Once upon a time, there was a lazy man living in a village. He was extremely lazy and never did any work. He always sought opportunities to get food without any effort. One day, while wandering in search of food, he came across a fruit orchard. He entered the orchard and climbed a tree. Suddenly, the owner of the orchard arrived and shouted at him to come down. However, the lazy man got scared upon seeing the owner and refused to come down. Then the owner approached with a big stick, and the lazy man quickly climbed down and ran into the jungle to hide. After spending some time in the jungle, the lazy man emerged and started heading back towards the village through the forest. Along the way, he saw a fox with only 2 legs, hobbling along. He wondered how the fox managed to survive in the jungle with just 2 legs. He thought about how the fox must arrange food for itself and survive amidst other animals in the jungle. While he was pondering this, suddenly a lion appeared, carrying a piece of meat in its mouth, and chased the injured fox away. Seeing the lion, all other animals ran away, leaving only the injured fox behind. The lazy man, in order to save himself, climbed up a tree. What happened next surprised him. He saw the lion leaving the injured fox alone and walking away. Astonished, he left the fox and continued his journey, feeling relieved at the sight of the plan of God. And at that moment, he thinks to himself that God must have a plan for everyone, and if God has a plan for this fox, then surely there must be a plan for me too. With this thought, the lazy man spots a large tree by the side of the road and sits under it, thinking that someone will surely bring him some food. He waits there for 2 days, but nobody comes with food for him. Eventually, unable to bear the hunger, he set out to find food himself. On the way, he encountered an old man. He asked the old man for some food, and the old man kindly offered him some food and water. After eating, the lazy man shared his belief about the plan of God. There must be one for you too. But God showed his mercy to the fox, not to me. Nobody brought me any food. The old man smiled and said, "It is true that God has a plan for everyone, including you. But you misunderstood it. God didn't want you to be like the fox, instead, He wanted to make you strong like the lion." The lazy man realized his mistake and understood that he shouldn't be helpless like the fox, but rather utilize his own strength and capabilities to change his situation. From this story, we learn that life is full of lessons, and every moment carries a deep meaning. We shouldn't just wait for good things to happen, but should actively work towards changing our circumstances. Just like the lazy man, we have our own abilities and capabilities, but we need to make efforts to become strong and capable like the lion. So, if you want to share this story with others, like this video so that YouTube can reach more people. And if you liked the story, be sure to subscribe to the channel. See you next time with another story.